Hello, welcome to Gav's Drams. Now, I've been going on it for weeks about something special, and I think what I'm going to open tonight and taste is something special. Whether it's any good is another thing, but it should be at the age of it and the price of it. So, what we'll do is we'll open it first, pour it. Now, it's a green bottle, so we don't know what the colour it is. I couldn't tell you at this moment in time whether it's bourbon or sherry, I don't know. But we'll pour it. Let's see, we'll open it, see if we get oh, and we'll pour it. Definitely got a good, we'll give it a good drum. And we'll not get a bead on it. So we'll just let it sit there for a couple of minutes while we talk about it and what it is. It's a Cadenhead's Enigma. I'll hold it up like that. You can see that or not. It's Enigma. And it's 43, sorry, it's 40 years of age. So it was very expensive. So you're buying a bottle, spending a lot of money, 40 years of age, and basically you don't know what it is. On the back, it's not peaty. It's got 3 bars of savoury, 2 bars of spice, 3 bars of sweet, 1 bar of floral, and 3 bars fruity. It's non-chill filtered, no artificial colour. Okay, it's Enigma. The whiskies we bottle in our Cadenhead's Enigma series are just unusual and hard to quantify, perhaps even slightly contradictory. Some of them, they're not allowed to name what they're bottling. They've got a code on it, and it's HIG 3A. That's what the code is. So that's Highland. What I do know, and it's the biggest giveaway of them all, is the tallest stills in Scotland. That's not a giveaway. I don't know what is. It cost £450. Now, who'd be daft enough to buy a bottle of whisky that they basically don't know what it is at £450? But we do know what it is. We do. We're not going to be that. All the enigmas are absolutely good. I've not had a bad enigma yet. It really is. So 40 years of age, and it's 44.5% mature in oak. Now, with the looks here, there's definitely sherry. Whether it's full sherry, I don't know. So there it's there. Hold it up to you. That's it. And we'll look at the legs. There's no point of keeping this to go to auction. There's definitely no, unless people know what it is. But it's easy to find out what it is. Some of the enigmas you don't, but this is easy. And I think, I'm going to repeat myself, you're going to pay this kind of money, you really want to know what it is. But at the same time, I don't think Cadenhead is going to put a bummer in there. I really don't. Not at that price. So you don't often get whiskies at 40 years of age. They're really a way beyond this price. So what I paid for it for a 40-year-old, I think is damn good. And I love old whiskies. I love old whiskies because you get the cask at it, and the cask should take over. They should be soft, they should be light, and you get the flavours of the cask. You really, really should. And if it's a sherry cask, sherry and bourbon, whatever, you should be getting these nice flavours through it. So the legs, is no really getting legs on it because I just cleaned the glass and the legs, there's nothing there at all. I'll try again. They're a wee, but they're nothing great. They're quite spotty. So decent colour. Definitely too light or too dark for a bourbon. But again, it's been in this cask for 40 years as far as we know. I'm going to bring it to the nose. And there's no a bit of nose prickle whatsoever. First thing I'm getting on the nose is quite sweet. Not overly sweet, but sweet. If you hear a noise, it's Jamie's looking after Red and he's playing up and down. That squeaks a toy. It's very sweety, very sherry-like. Maybe it's sugary. What am I getting? Am I getting chocolate? No. I would say a slightly stewed apple. Just slightly. Probably would need a little more time to breathe. Bring it up to the top. It's very, very light and soft. Can I use the word soft? Smooth. There's actually a development in it. And I'm getting it's more going to the cooking side of the apples. It's more going to that side rather than an eating apple. It's more of a cooking apple. There's a little bit of harshness in there and a little bit of bitterness in there. There's a lot going on. It's taking a while to cover the palate. There's no doubt about it. As soon as you taste it, it's an old whisky and it's acting and behaving the way an old whisky should. An old lady, as I say. It's lovely and soft. It's very gentle. What else am I getting? It's not chocolatey. It's more fruity. It's definitely more green apples, more cooking apple style. A little bit of bitterness coming in at the end here. Now, let me be careful here. Now, remember the age here. I don't know when you can hear the fireworks now. I'm going to be very careful. One, two. That's a whack. That's it. Yeah, sugar. Is it worth the money? That's the question. I think if somebody gave you it blind, you would know it was an old whisky. I think you would enjoy it. But then if somebody said to you, well, it's £450 a bottle, there's an awful lot of people would not pay that. I get that. For me, it is worth it because I want to try old whiskies. And if I want to try old whiskies, quality whiskies, I'm going to have to pay the money. And I don't think it's a lot of money for a 40-year-old. I really don't. It's definitely no. So try again. It's light in the palate. It's light in the mouth feel. However, it coats the palate and it's very, very nice indeed. I will share this with friends. I'm going to the Glasgow Whisky Festival on Friday. I'll probably stick a couple of samples in my pocket for a few special people and see what they think of it and see whether they think it's worth the money or no. It arrives reasonably quick. It's not got a great development on it. When I say it's not got a great development on it, it stays where it is. It's not changing. When you get that first initial slightly appley, it stays there. So it doesn't change. I mean, at the end, there's a light bitterness. The palate's full and there's a bitterness. The finish is nice. I wouldn't say it was the longest finish, but it's a nice finish. It's a very, very gentle whiskey. There is no doubt about it. Um, if you don't like that, there's something up with you. There's that bitterness just coming in. That's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Should be. Anyway, that's it. 40 years of age. 44.5, which isn't too bad. It does say it's savoury. It is very savoury. It is very fruity. And it's quite sweet. And I think that's all the things I've said. It's only got one bit of floral in it. It's not got any spice. It's got a lot of spice in it. I'm not getting that. I'm really, maybe I'll get that as the bottle goes down and there's no peat in it whatsoever. Great dram. That will get drunk. There is no doubt about it. That will not sit on a shelf and take my time with that. That will go quite quickly. I'll really have a couple of these tonight. I've not done anything for nearly over a week due to my cold and one or two things, and I'm really, really enjoying this, and I will enjoy this tonight. Alan, promised Alan Wilson I would make him up for Kilkerran 20, and I'll see him on Saturday. Alan, if you want to go at this, let me know, will you? And if you, I'll make you something up. If you don't like it, well, but would like, it would be nice if you actually reviewed it to see what you thought of it, to see if you're getting what I'm getting, and to see if you actually think it's worth the money. And that's the hard thing about this. When you pay this kind of money for a whiskey, how can you justify this kind of money for a whiskey when you could probably 8 or 9 bottles at 50 quid, decent ones, and there's a lot of good stuff out there at 40, £50. How can you see that? That's still in my palate. That's still there. How can you justify it? I justify it because I want to try old whiskies. And I've got lots of old whiskies here, lots, which I paid a lot of money. And I've paid more money for younger whiskies than this. I paid £600-700 for whiskies that's younger than this. So thanks for watching Gab's Drams. If you see me on Saturday, please come up and say hello, introduce yourself, tell me what you think of your channel. We'll have a dram together. Go to the Act Bar after it as well. So I'll be there for the full day. I'm not going to the Friday night and I'm not going to the Sunday. Go to back for Edinburgh. One's enough for me, and I'll somebody says to me, oh, you're in about the whiskey festival. Oh, you're going, you're drinking all that whiskey. You know, I tried to explain a whiskey festival to somebody, and I don't think I done very well. It's no about the drinking whiskey. That's what you're going for, yes. But for me, this festival is about meeting people and talking to people about whiskey. That's what I think a whiskey festival is about. Yes, I'll have a few drams, I'll get my money's worth, I'll enjoy it. But there's more to drinking whiskey. It's about meeting people, and it's about meeting nice people, and people has got the same passion as you about whiskey. So if you like this, tell me what you think. Tell me you think I'm mad spending this kind of money. I'm trying to justify it. I'm trying hard to justify it because it is a lot of money. Uh, press the bell, press the subs button, and I hope to see you on Saturday. Thank you very much for watching Gav's Drams. Good night. Slange.